Hey everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon News of the Week. My name is Bob, and here are tonight's headlines, and we have so much to talk about. We're going to start today by talking about the Supercharged Breaker set, which is coming out this week. As you can see, there's a lot of cards, so let's go through them and see what there is. First off, we have Execute coming down some stairs. We also have an Executor jumping in the air. There is a Durant EX card. This looks pretty strong. There is an adorable little Scatterbug. There is also a surprisingly cute Spuper and a beautiful Vivillon card. We've got a nice little Capsakid. We also have this amazing looking Rellor card. Hello! As well as a cool looking Rabsca. We have a Wo-Chien. There is a Fire Paldean Tauros, a confident looking Victini. There's a Larvesta and a Volcarona, so it's nice to see Volcarona back and not just the Paradox variants. There is a Slizzlepede and a Centiskorch. There's also this adorable Fuecoco. I love this art. This is so cute. There's a Crocolore and there's also a Skeledirge. There's a Charcadet with a cool little shine coming off its head. We also have an Armarouge and a Cellarouge in this set. And there is also a Scovillain EX. Additionally, we have another Tauros. We have the Water Paldean Tauros. There's this awesome looking Feebas card. This looks like it's an oil painting. As well as a Milotic EX. We also have this very cool Sphere card, which is the last art to release to make up that 9-piece art piece by T0. T0 being the artist of this. There's also a Celio and a Walrein. We have some Sheloses, very cool. There's also Iron Bundle and Chien-Pao. We have that amazing Pikachu EX, that looks so cool. There's a Magnemite, a Magneton, and a Magnezone. We also have a standard Rotom. There's also a Blitzel and Zebstrika, as well as a Stunfisk and a Tapu Koko. I don't like Tapu Koko. There's another Wattrel and another Killer Wattrel. I feel like we've had so many Wattrels and Killer Wattrels in these sets. And a cool looking Miraidon. There's a Togepi, a Togetic, which also makes up part of that 9 art piece art, and a Togekiss, as well as an Uxie, a Mesprit, and an Azelf. There's a Yamask and a Cofagrigus to get us in the mood for Halloween. We also have a super cute Esper and an even cuter Meowstic. There's a teeny tiny Dedenne. We also have this really nice looking Sandygast card. And there's a Palossand EX card. This looks pretty cool. We have an Indeedee with lots of falling books. There's a beautiful Fluttermane card. I love this. There's a Mankey. There's a Primeape. I love the art on this. I love how the light comes through the trees. And of course we have an Annihilape. There's another Paldean Tauros. This time it's fighting. There's a cute little Phanpy and a Donphan. Again, happy to see Donphan not in a Paradox form. There's a Gastrodon or 2 Gastrodons. There's a Glimmet and Glimora, and that Glimora art is also so pretty. And a Koraidon. We have Dino, Zwelos, or is it Zwelos? I'm guessing Zwelos. And a Hydreigon EX. There's a Shroodle and a Grafaiai. There's also a Peturunt. We have an Alolan Diglett and an Alolan Dugtrio. Love that blonde hair. There's also a Bronzor and a Bronzong. We've got an Eternatus and a Tatsugiri EX. There's a Slakoth, a Vigoroth, and a Slacking EX. We have a Zangoose, a Kecleon, and I love this art by Kanda. There's a Bofalunt, the wannabe Tauros. There's a Helioptile and a Heliolisk. We got an Orangaroo. There's also this adorable little Tandemaus, and even cuter is the Mousehold card. Look how cute that art is. And there's also a Terapagos. And then for the traders, we have a Mystery Set. There's also a Scramble Switch A-Spec. There's a Relaxing Teaser. There's a Miracle Intercom A-Spec. There's an Amulet of Hope A-Spec. There's a Culver Berry. There's a Babbery Berry. That's actually really hard to say. Imagine trying to say that 3 times. Babbery Berry, Babbery Berry, Babbery Berry. There's a Technical Machine Fluorite, a Siren of Support card. There's also a Clement's Quick Thinking card, as well as a Jasmine's Gaze card. I'm pretty sure that the Super Art Rare, when it's announced, is going to be expensive for this card. And then we also have an Amped Amphitheater and a Gravity Mountain. But that's everything for the base set. We also have a load of art rares, including a Vivillon card, just stunning art, so pretty. We also have this Ceruledge. I love this. This is such a pretty looking card. I mean, I really do want to get this. There's this really cool Feebas here, which is actually part with the Milotic Super Art Rare. Together they actually form one long picture. There's also this adorable Sphere, and I just love all the different faces. This gives that Eevee card vibe. I just love this so much. There's also this really nice Mesprit, which looks pretty cool. There's this super small Phanpy. Look how cute it is. There's an Alolan Dugtrio. We actually haven't seen the Japanese release of this, so I'm using the English one. Here is a blank card. I mean, a Kecleon. I mean, you can see there's a Kecleon in the middle, and actually lots of them in the background too. And then for Super Rares we have a Pikachu EX, which looks super cute. There's also a Cyrano, not so cute, but milady. And there's also a Jasmine's Gaze Super Rare. But the Super Art Rares, we got the Milotic EX. Again, this is part of a 2-part art. The adorable Pikachu EX. I love that card. I really want to get this. I really want to get this. And this amazing looking but kind of low quality Hydreigon EX. I cannot wait until we can actually see this art a little bit better, because this looks so cool. But we're still waiting to see some of the other art rares, the super rares and the secret art rares. And of course, we are going to have a full unboxing coming on Friday morning. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to try and get that opened up as soon as possible. So I will see you then. But we actually have more news. So let's go to our next headline. Next, Japan's going to get a couple of new gym promos coming out in October. Basically, there are 7 cards. If you participate in some tournament at a Pokemon gym in Japan, you can get one pack which has one possible card in here. The selection this time includes a TM machine. There is also a Jet Energy. There's also a Boss's Orders with Getis. There's also a Hippopotas, which looks like a new card. There's also a Hippowdon, which I think is also a new card. It looks like it's also going to eat the moon. There is an Iron Bundle, which we have seen before. This is a reprint. And then we have a brand new EX. We have a Rapska EX. This looks like a very cool card. And for 1 energy, you can draw 3 cards from the bottom of your deck. That could go pretty well with some trainer cards. But like I say, to get these, you have to enter a gym competition in Japan, so if you're here, definitely try it out. Now, we usually don't touch on Chinese Pokemon news, but there is actually this really cool looking set that I really want to get my hands on. This is the 5th anniversary premium box in the traditional Chinese language, and this has so much stuff in here. So first off, this is being released with the Supercharged Breaker, so you can see that you get a full booster box, but you also get these 3 little sets which have some V-Star cards in them, some EX cards in them, some VMAX cards in them, as well as some older cards from previous sets. But it also has sleeves, a storage box, a deck box, a keyring, and this amazing promo. This is the promo a little bit closer up. It looks so cool, and we haven't actually had an announcement for this coming out in the West yet. There is a chance we might get it at some point. This year, the Pokemon Company hasn't actually announced any special Pokemon set coming out in Japan yet, so who knows, we might get that at some point. But this is such a cool set, and I really do want to get my hands on this. But there is one YouTuber I want to quickly shout out. There's a woman, Crystal Collects. She does some fantastic work on Chinese Pokemon cards, and she has a store, so I will put her link down below so you can go check that out. You might be able to reserve this, but they do have a lot of other Chinese cards on there, so if you're interested, go check it out. And then in English Pokemon card news, there is a new special set, the Legendary Warriors Premium Collection. This has Zacian and Zamazenta on the front, so you might be thinking that it's just another Crown Zenith set. No, it's not. There's actually a lot more stuff in here. There's actually a lot of Sword and Shield packs in here, and there is so much stuff. Basically, you're going to get 14 packs as well as a giant card, some smaller cards, some promo cards, and a code card that you can use in the online game. But this looks really cool, and I think it's already out, so if you're interested in looking to get it, go get it. We've also seen a lot of the cards for the Surging Spark sets coming out in the West very soon, and some of these cards look fantastic. I know that they're the same as the Paradise Dragona and the Supercharged Breaker, which have come out in Japan, but I mean, they just look fantastic, and this set truly is going to be probably the biggest set this year. I mean, it is beautiful. It is beyond beautiful. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Game Freak had a huge leak, like terabytes of data stolen from them, talking about previous games, Beta Pokémon, lots of information, like so much content has been stolen from them. And it's truly unfortunate. I mean, it's great that we get to see some beta designs of Pokemon that we never would have seen otherwise. And also people are now finding out the code name for the Switch 2, as well as leaks for the new Legends game, as well as Generation 10 Pokemon. But personally, I think this is awful. I mean, firstly, these data attacks just suck anyway. But I don't understand what people really want to get from this. Is it that they want to get the first information before anybody else? I just don't understand it. And we're not really going to talk about it much today. I'm not even going to show anything on the screen here other than just a picture of me. Hi! But I do truly think it's unfortunate. You can still find a lot of the images online. And like I say, looking at some of the beta designs, I have seen a couple of them. They look pretty interesting. I mean, you can't help that Reddit pushes it through when you're subscribed to almost every Pokemon subreddit. But I'm going to try and avoid it for as long as I can so that I can actually get excited for the games when they get announced. And our card of the week is going to be the 20th Anniversary Pikachu. This came as a promo in the 20th Anniversary set, and this is so cool. You can see the Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur in the background. What a beautiful card, and what a hard find. It's actually selling online right now for about 1 million yen, which is about 6 grand, so yeah, it's quite a bit. But this is my card of the week. So that's it for Pokemon news this week, and don't forget, if you liked today's video, please give us a like, please subscribe. On Friday, we are going to have a full unboxing of the Supercharged Breaker. I am so excited. I mean, Surging Sparks is going to be such a cool set, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time for more Pokemon news of the week.